Let the secrets flow. What's one secret about your job that the general population would be upset about if they found out? Click to see spoiler. We aren't actually looking to see if we have whatever you asked for in the back. Restaurant worker. If you're mean to me, I shake your food as I close it so that some of it falls to the floor and you get less. If I'm really feeling frisky, I might even throw out your dipping sauce. But myself or my coworkers would never do anything to make your food unsafe. Also a bartender. There are no free drinks. Your free drink is really just the amount of alcohol you paid for in one drink split into two because I see you consuming the alcohol at a rate that is unsafe and I'm trying to slow you down. If you're really drinking too much, fast, your free drink has a bit of lime juice instead of alcohol. Tastes a lot like alcohol when it's mixed into a drink. And I put a drop of alcohol on your straw so that when you first sip it, it tastes like alcohol and you don't question it. Works every time. Your parents and grandparents are miserable. The nursing home is so dystopian that it would break your suspension of disbelief if you read about it in a science fiction novel. Meeting the basic daily needs of our elders requires a combination of Herculean effort, obscene luck, and really tragic compromises. Sometimes there's only 4 people in the entire building taking care of over 100 residents for over an 8-hour period. The shareholders love it when that happens. Residential gardener here. We're definitely peeing in your yard somewhere. I've got a location at every single client's house that I use. Pharmacist, hospital-based UK. I never tell people how I catch several potentially fatal prescribing mistakes every single day at work. I don't want people to stop trusting their doctors, and they would if they saw how bad it is. Not all doctors are bad prescribers, but most are overworked and tired. Mistakes are easily made in a busy hospital. As a server, I have a lot of things I could share. But since this is a space for women, we are absolutely reading into the vibes at your table. We can usually tell if it's a new date, relationship, marriage, etc. Personally, I've picked up on problematic couples many a time. Revolving light girlies, revolving light. If you're ever feeling unsafe or need a way out, you find a female restaurant employee. We will do everything we can to help you. I work for a medical insurance company. We get complaints that the hold time is too long. The problem is that everyone calls in the morning. The department I'm in has 40 reps that have 600 calls coming in the first 4 hours. Then the rest of the day we are sitting around waiting for a few calls. The reps get off work each hour and the last hour has only 10 reps. But we just sit there and talk to each other. Yes. My boomer mom was dreading calling in customer service for something, and she says, and quat, I've got to do this first thing in the morning before everyone else. And quat, ma, everyone calls in the morning. And quat. She couldn't believe it, but since I've worked customer service, I told her all old people with no jobs, sorry ma, but not sorry, have all the time in the world to complain. Don't be a statistic lol. Software engineer, at a pretty big company you've definitely heard of. The product I used to work on got shut down 6 months ago, and since then we've been in the planning phases of a new project. In those 6 months I don't think I've had more than a few hours work in a week. I've gotten a raise, several retention bonuses to stop me from leaving, and am getting well into 6 figures to learn some new tools, libraries, and do some base work. It's starting to pick up and hopefully within a month will be pretty full-time again, but I'm getting so bored to stare out at my insanely gorgeous view this cushion job pays for. This feels like a massive brag, but it's just insane what tech companies throw money at these days. I don't know if this is really a secret, but if you go to the dentist, the doctor does not only not think about the cost of treatment as they're diagnosing it, but depending on the office, they might have little to no idea at all what anything actually costs. This is even more so if you are using dental insurance, because everyone's insurance will be different. They're going to give a diagnosis of treatment that will put your teeth in the best possible shape and will usually only give alternate options if you ask for them. How many hours teachers actually work a week, and how much they work during the holidays. Those lessons and curriculums don't design and plan themselves, nor do books mark themselves, which takes fucking ages, and the less I have to say about school politics, the better. Nurse here. We are so tired. We are so overworked. We have way too many patients. I'm very lucky that I haven't made any dangerous mistakes yet, and I truly believe that it's only due to me working at a 9 to 5 clinic, so no shifts longer than 10 hours, 10 because too many patients. I never actually get out on time, and no overnights. The thought of being in an scares the shit out of me. This has been a problem since way before COVID. I know that recently this has become common knowledge, but I'm not sure if many people realize it extends far beyond and into most every clinic you will ever go to. When you go out to eat, so many people have touched that lemon that you wanted in your water. And terrible things grow in ice machines and soda guns. Lots of places don't clean them often enough. At the start of the pandemic, we were asked to let all students pass, regardless of performance, as long as they submitted the tasks. This was because of a transitional period from face-to-face to online. Eye-mouth-eye